What is going on, guys? It's Kane, and today we are doing the third episode of the top 5 zombies. And today's episode of the top 5, we have the Wonder Weapons. Now, we're not going to include monkey bombs, Gersh device, beacon grenades, and all that. That's for another episode. But let's begin. Let's get on to number 5. And I hope you enjoy it, because it's a good one. Coming in at number 5, we have the Reagan Mark II, introduced in Buried, and is a reimagining of the fan favourite, the Reagan Mark I. The Reagan Mark I is not powerful like the Reagan Mark II, but the Reagan Mark II is more powerful. It's 3-round burst, and when pack-a-punched, it is called the Porter's Mark II Reagan. You can usually see me or X-Neils using it back when we used to do the round 40 things. Unfortunately, X-Neils, he has, his PS3 broke. And he can't play PS3 anymore, so, he decided just to get the PS4 instead, so, and whatnot. So that's a real shame, but let's forget about X-Neils. This is supposed to be a happy moment, this is, basically. The Reagan Mark II contains 168 bullets in a clip. Well, really it's 162 in the ammo clip capacity. But Treyarch, they obviously didn't do math, and they ended up getting the ammo counter wrong. They did the same thing when it was pack-a-punched. Which is pretty confusing. Because, when you first get a Wonder Weapon, you expect them to have the original ammo counter. Like the Mark I, for instance, it would have its original ammo counter. But we're not going to get in full detail about the Mark II. We've done it a bit too much right now. But enough with number 5. Let's move on to number 4. Number 4. Now in a minute the Wonder Weapon is going to appear, and it's the Thunder Gun. The only reason I got the mission numbers as gameplay is because, due to there was not much King of the Totem gameplay on YouTube. I thought I'd improvise. And basically, the Thunder Gun is a Wonder Weapon. Despite its being in the campaign, it's still a Wonder Weapon. And it was first introduced in the Zombies map, King of the Totem. And when pack-a-punched, it's called the Zeus Cannon. The Thunder Gun has 14 bullets, well, more like 14 air shots. And when pack-a-punched, it has 28. The Thunder Gun is the fan favourite and was finally returned in Ascension, and it was a little bit more powerful than it was in Kino. Bonus fact, bonus fact, bonus fact, bonus fact. Bonus fact. The Thunder Gun is actually a fan favourite. A lot of people might say it's number 1, but, it's their opinion, not mine. Now, enough with that, number 4. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3, we have a tie between the Wunderwaffe DG2 and the Reagan Mark I. The Wunderwaffe was first introduced in Doris. Well, not Doris, I mean Shinonuma. And then again was put into Doris. And then, in Call of the Dead, it was as a power-up when you've done the Easter egg. Unfortunately, when you get it as the power-up, you cannot pack-a-punch it. But you can pack-a-punch on Doris. The Wunderwaffe has, 18 lightning zappers, and when pack-a-punched, it has 36. When the Wunderwaffe is pack-a-punched, it is called the Wunderwaffe DG3 JZ. Now let's get to the second number 3. Well, it's a tie, so what do you fucking expect? I don't know. The second number 3. The Reagan Mark I. The Reagan Mark I. Now that's not the Reagan Mark I, that's the LSAT. The Ray Gun Mark 1 is actually a wonder weapon from the... That was first introduced... Well, in Nacht during Toten it was. Basically. And the Ray Gun has been beloved then. The Ray Gun is also a permanent perk when you get it in Black Ops 2. But it's only for people who are a skull. Well, not skull, but basically it's only for people who are on the bone or the double bone. If you passed round 11, when I made the tutorial video I said round 10, that was wrong. It's actually round 11. I got it wrong, it was round 11. It was. Basically. And what you can basically do, this perk anyway, nice until then. Anyway, that's the Ray Gun. The Ray Gun is the wonder weapon that's been beloved for a very, very, very long time. And it's been in loads of maps. Here's some more gameplay of the Ray Gun. Now I am going to use audio for this bit. So yeah. And there's going to be Pack-a-Punch gameplay.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. It wasn't very long, but it was still sort of worth it on what I want to do and stuff. So me and K-Toad will be posting our second live com on, I don't know whose channel it will be on, but it will be on someone else's channel, either mine or his. But yeah, hopefully
If only the Ray Gun had more time being a gun. Number 2, the Baby Maker. The Baby Maker was only in Shangri-La, and I don't know what it's called. The Factorizer when Pack-a-Punched, and it has 48 bullets, well 48 baby powers in its clip when Pack-a-Punched, and 30 when it's not Pack-a-Punched. This is only unfortunately found on Shangri-La in the Shangri-La jungles. Now let's move on to number 1. We will have honourable mentions after number 1, just like when I did the maps. So we will do that. Okay? Okay. Okay, love. Okay. Goodbye. Yeah. Don't leave the video. We're only on number 1. We're just about to get to number 1. Okay. We're gonna do it now. Number 1, the Paralyzer! One of my all-time favourite wonder weapons. When I first used it in Buried, I was so excited. It was like a change, world peace and whatnot. Oh my god. The Paralyzer. It has no ammo, it's unlimited, but has a heating section. If you use it until when it reaches 115, it will need to cool down. Same thing when Pack-a-Punch. When the Paralyzer is Pack-a-Punch, it is called the Petrifier. Or like, Putrefier. That's what I call it. Putrefier. What the Paralyzer does is it makes the zombies, slow down. It's kind of one of those wonder weapons I've always wanted, like, where it slows the zombies down so you can buy yourself time to escape. That's why this is number 1, because that's the wonder weapon I've dreamed of. Like, I remember I was talking to Fence I was talking to X News while we were getting to round 40 on our, one of our games. And, basically what we did, I was like saying how I've always wanted a gun to have done that. The effects of the Paralyzer. And I was like, I was always thinking they would do this, and they did. Not only that, they brought the time bomb as well, the Remington Numal Army and whatnot. The Remington New Model Army is not a wonder weapon though. It is still the Python inside because there's no Python on Buried, so that's basically the Python on this map. So, you know, the Paralyzer, it does all of its glorious things and whatnot. Now let's get to those fucking honourable mentions, shall we? Yeah! Sadly, we only have one honourable mentions due to most of the Black Ops and Black Ops 2 wonder weapons. They're just trash. Yeah, you get me. And the honourable mention is the Ice Staff from Origins. When I liked Origins before I started to hate it, the Ice Staff was my go-to weapon. I would always make sure none of my mates were to touch my Ice Staff, otherwise I would kill them. Basically. And, you know, there we have it. That is the top 5 wonder weapons. Stay tuned next time for where we will be reviewing the where we will be, basically reviewing the top 5 worst zombies map, in my opinion. And tune in for that, because it is going to be awesome, it is. There's going to be a couple of maps that you might not have expected, but Transit will be in there, you know, because everybody hates Transit. So, see you then.